So if you guys have been on my channel for a while now, you'll know that I used to do a lot of voiceovers in the past. I used to just film the video and then do the voiceovers at home. In today's video, that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, I broke my hand recently, so I haven't been able to film for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and the audio device that I use normally is controlled by my right hand to use my phone to, collect the audio, but I couldn't really do it in today's video with my hand being all swollen and stuff. So unfortunately, you're stuck with the voiceover. If you like this type of stuff, then let me know, but if not, I'll continue to do the speaking as I'm at the venue itself. But yeah, today's video is 5 skills standing still. I did this video about a year ago, and now we're just revisiting it with 5 new skills. Hopefully you guys enjoy them, and I'm going to take you through them right now. So let's get into it. So I just want to say a quick thank you to EduBirdie, who are the sponsors of today's video. If you guys are in school, you're in college, you're in university, whatever it might be, these guys can help you out so much with your coursework, with your homework, with exam work, whatever it might be. These guys hire nerds that can help you. All you got to do is click the link down below. It's the second line in the description. Make sure you check it out. Okay, so let's get into the first skill. This is called the Neymar double step. That's what I call it. You might call it something different. So it's a step around with one leg, touching the ball slightly with the next leg, and then coming back around with a step over in the same way you started with the opposite leg. So if you start with the left leg, you're flicking with the right, and then following around the step over with the right foot, as you can see on the screen. Now I'm doing it on no defender right now, but we'll bring a defender in a second. You'll see exactly how it works. That little touch with the back leg doesn't need to be too much. You don't want to put too much of a heavy touch onto it, because then the ball will go away from you, which is not what you want. You want the ball traveling a little bit, just enough so you can get the step around and fill your defender, but not too far in front that you have to make a massive step just to get there. So you're seeing it slow on the defender right now, which is Bays, and we've got Cal on the camera today. Cal's injured right now, so he can't be involved in the videos, but we've got Bays here doing the skills. Now you see them examples there. I was too close to Bays and too close to the defender. That was just a way to show you not to be too close to your man, because otherwise they'll just be able to get right on top of you. You probably won't get a foul, they'll just take the ball off you. So you need the right amount of space to beat them. This is me just showing Bays right now, so stepping around, he's touching it, and he's going around. I'm just kind of teaching him every single skill we go through, because Bays doesn't do a lot of skills. He's a skillful player when he wants to be, but he doesn't use a lot of them, so we're kind of teaching him as we go. But yeah, you'll see it in slow-mo right now, so stepping around my left, flicking it to my right, back around my right, and then you can go out like that. So moving quickly on to the second skill now, this is a drag touch chop. Now this will get you down line very, very fast. If there's a player stood right in front of you, the ball's dead, they're waiting for you to do something. It's a nice little combo of your feet with the ball just to breach down that line as quick as you can. Now you're seeing it a bit slow now, so you can see how it works. So you're dragging with one foot, you're touching it with the inside of your foot on the next, and then you're chopping with the original foot that you started with. So if it's your right foot, you're dragging it with your right across, you're touching it back with your left, and then chopping with your right to then push out and explode down that line to beat your man. Now this is a skill, like I said, you can use on the width, but you can use in the middle as well if you're trying to just cut one direction away from them. But it's something that you don't want to kind of get too lost in. You don't want to use it in a dangerous position, because the players might read it and get it off you. But it's a nice way to just explode out and get away from your defender, like I'm doing right now on Bays. Taught Bays this one as well. It's not that difficult of a skill. As you see right now, I'm teaching Bays for the first time. He's never done this skill. It's just combos together, very simple combos. So you're dragging, you're touching, you're chopping, and that's what I was teaching him right there. I was just telling them it's quite a simple one. It's just breaking the skill down, and you guys can do that at home as well. Just break the skill down and practice with your friends or on your own, wherever it might be. But yeah, having a friend there to see it visually can give you that kind of insight that you need. But yeah, use this skill. It's very nice, very explosive. You can see right now, beating away from the defender. They're not really going to be able to get a touch in, which is great, and you can get away from them. So yeah, give that one a go. So this third skill now is another combo skill. I have done this back in the past on my channel before, but it was a skill going down line as a winger. This one obviously can be done standing still, because it's quite nice to kind of change direction twice and beat your defender, send them one way, and then really fill them with the second part to get away. Now you're not always going line with this. You can go through the legs, you can go inside of them, but like I said, you're seeing it slow right now how nice it can be if you get both of them nice and clean and working together as a combo. So you drag, you're stopping, then you're going into an Lascaux. Now, like I said, I've slow-moed it down a few times so you guys can work it out for yourself, and I'll obviously teach Bays as well so you guys to see that as well. But yeah, you can see how nice and clean it looks at a nice pace to push away from your defender. They're going to kind of get fooled, they're going to step a few ways before they even get a chance to get near you. But as you see, I'm just showing Bays now how to do it. So to drag a stop, making sure he gets that stop on the ball after the drag stop, and then into the Lascaux. Now, this is more of a difficult skill, because obviously the Lascaux on the second second part is much harder than the average skill, which he struggled with a little bit, but he got it in the end. As you can see right there, he got exactly how it works, and then I did it on him once again. But yeah, very, very nice skill, very difficult, but give this one a go. It can be one that you can pull out the luck on now and then. On a hard pitch, on a rainy day in Stoke, it might be a little bit difficult, but if you're on a nice pitch, maybe an Astro or just a well-cut grass, it'd be beautiful to use in the game, so give it a go. So I haven't really got a name for this next one, but I'm showing it slow right now. So it's a drop the shoulder, step around, kind of similar to the first one works, but then we're flicking the ball through the player's legs. Again, Neymar likes this one. You could maybe call this the Neymar because he does use it a lot. He's used it in a few viral training videos and things like that, and even in games. But the step is very important. It opens the legs for you. So as you step, you see Baze steps across, then you're stepping around, opens the legs, and that's when you'd flick it through. Now this is me just showing Baze how it works. So you're stepping around, flicking through, as you can see. But yeah, getting them steps right are perfect, just to make him open his legs, or the defender open their legs, just to get through. He or she's not really going to be able to read it if it's the first time you've done the skill in the game or the training session. They're never going to be able to read it. As you can see right here, perfect little angle for you. But yeah, that little step opens the defender's legs to step across to try and win the ball, and then you just push them through. So this is me showing Baze here, just the step over. So you've got, like, obviously the drop the shoulder, very easy, the step around, and then the touch with the back leg. Now the touch with the back leg, you're already leaning forward to get around the player, so it's kind of just a brush, but if you get more power on it, obviously that's how you can get into space quicker and explode out, and then take your shot, cross, dribble, whatever you want to do after that. But yeah, you've seen it slow-mo now, step around, you're flicking, and you're already on your way. It leaves the defender flat-footed. It's very, very nice, very easy to practice. It looks difficult, but it's really not. It's just a step around, and a flick through. Give this one a little practice. Again, you don't need a defender, you can just practice against a wall, try and hit a target, use that as like what the Megs would be. Yeah, give it a shot. Moving on to the last skill now. This isn't something that I've never seen before, I don't think. It was something that I came up with when I was just sat before I went and filmed this video. I was just trying to think of little ways I could get away with the ball and pulling it away when standing still, when obviously the ball's at a still and you're at a still. And this is quite nice. Now, it might look like you're pushing the ball towards your defender and they're going to win it, but when I bring Baze in as a defender, you'll see exactly how it works. That was a little variation that I just did there. You can see you can go any kind of direction with the second part, but for now you can kind of just pull it through. Now, it looks very, very clean. I'm yet to obviously use this in training or games and stuff, so I haven't tried it for myself, so maybe it might not be a great skill, but I think it's very, very nice, especially for something like futsal, or like you say on an Astro where the ball is on clean grass, something that you can get a really good touch with, and you can see how nice it really looks. The whole 360 is the way you pull away from the defender. Babe's got an extra touch in there, as you can see, and it's not exactly done like that, but you can see how easy he pulled it off. You'll see now as he steps, that's when I'm pulling away from him. You'll see it again. So as he steps in, I'm pulling it away. Once you turn your back to the defender, they think, oh, he's lost control, but in fact you haven't, and you're pulling it away even further than the defender. And it's actually really, really clean. I wasn't sure how it was going to look, but on camera seeing it now, I actually really love it. I love it a lot. I was training in futsal later on in the evening of this day actually, and I used it in the futsal game just against like a little training drill before we started, but either way, it paid off, and it's really, really nice, so give it a shot. Okay, so there were the 5 skills. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. This was a revisit of 5 skills standing still, the part 1 that is up on my channel. I uploaded like 2 summers ago, so you guys can go check that out. If you really did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Sorry about the overvoice, but yeah, I couldn't do much about it. But yeah, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Let me know what you thought of the skills down below, and I will see you in the next video.